like me and academics were talking, and it was like, if you really think about it, Soulja Boy's whole career is based on him stunting. Mm-hmm. He was stunting from day one, and he's stunting, like, I mean, like, when did he come out? 2004? Like, he's been at this for like 10, 12 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was before Vlad TV. Like, his whole thing has been stunting, whether it's true or whether it's not true. Remember, he announced like $100 million deal with some gaming company, and the company itself was
right.
Worth like $5 million.
What are you talking about?
You know, those he was on the Forbes list. Like,
now, real quick, the only song I really do like from Soulja Boy is that "Hop About the Bitch." That's the only one I fucks with, really. Like, not that I know his whole catalog, but I mean, I like that one. I
think "Crank That Soulja Boy" was cool for what it was. You know, it was a cool little
club
song.
It was a little kid song.
It was a kid song, but it worked in the clubs. Like, you know, I saw people in the clubs fucking with it.
You didn't see me fucking with it.
Right. "Kiss Me on the Phone" was kind of cool for what it was.
Mm-hmm. It was cute.
It was cute. Mm-hmm. He was never Rakim. He was never J. Cole. And he wasn't trying to be. So it is what it is. But his whole thing was based on his image, him balling.
I guess, once he got money. Because if you think about it, at first, when that first video came out, what was he, just in a gym doing a dance or something?
He was like 16.
That? Right, that's 15. What I'm saying. So once he got his paper, it's not like from that video, he was just showing all this jewel. Once he got that money, that's when he started going out of control. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so from then on, that's what was his whole thing. It was about stunting and getting tattoos and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's been on Fake Watch Buster, like, more than anyone else showing off fake watches.
Oh, they got something called Fake Watch Buster?
Yeah. It's an Instagram account.
Really?
Or a dude who really knows watches.
Right, they'll zoom in on your shit
and say, like, look at this dial. This dial
ain't the real shit.
Yeah, look at these fake diamonds. Look at these numbers are all wrong.
Wow.
Like, whenever, you know, I don't really do shit with my watches anymore, but, you know, when I used to get new watches or I used to show my watches, I would tag Fake Watchbuster myself. Because I knew in the comments everyone
check it out.
Do it.
See if my shit's real.
I said, you know, new Rolex alert. And I would tag Fake Watchbuster, and he'd be like, "That's definitely real. Love the watch." Like,
hear it not ticking from here.
So, anyways, yeah, he's constantly getting busted. He just got busted again on a Fake Watchbuster.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, stunting for the gram. Like, he's the king of this.
And what is it like? What's the real purpose?
Well, he continues to have a career of sorts. But his whole thing is based on social media. He started on MySpace. And then he went on to Twitter, and then he went on to Instagram, and, you know, I assume he's on Snapchat. Like, that's his thing. Well, think about it. Kim Kardashian.
Matter of fact, he was all over Xbox at one time.
Was he?
Yeah. Like, he had a crew of niggas on Xbox that felt like they was down with him. Like, yeah, we be playing with Soulja Boy, and they had their little clan and all this type of shit.
I mean, when you look on Twitter, there's a bunch of dudes like Frank_SODMG.
Right.
People rep his shit. He's like, he follows everyone that follows him. Like, he's got a
That's
whole
smart,
thing.
though. He got his little smart.
Lil B is no different. You know, another dude.
Oh, now he's the king of horrible shit. Like, he might really be the father of the whack shit.
But so much
because his shit was sub Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he never had any hit songs. Like,
what I mean is sub, meaning his music was even worse.
I've never been a fan of Lil B's music.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Never been a fan.
That's when I was like, yo, this world is really going bonkers if y'all gonna let this motherfucker blow up.
And yet, I went to UCLA for a lecture that he had, and it was packed out. And it was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Because I'm like, okay, like, I've known him for years. I've had his videos on my site. We have a relationship. I'm going to see what this is about. And I sat there. Me and my man Stretch were in the front row. So we were in the front row, so we couldn't walk out, right? We were stuck there in the front row. And, like, for an hour and a half, it was just pure gibberish.
Yeah.
It was, you could tell he didn't plan it out.
Right. This is just
going off the head. He starts talking about his cat. He starts talking about the cosmos. He's talking about love. And, Like, and it was like, and everyone around me was looking at each other going like, what, why are we here? Like, and yet.
Did they? Or did they at the end get up and be like, that was fucking brilliant?
Well, at the end, everyone wanted to take a picture with him because he's internet famous. But like during the whole thing, no one, including me, understood what the fuck was going on. But
And including him, probably.
including him. But there is a whole thing of famous for being famous. You know,
Or famous for being stupid.
Kim Kardashian was on 60 Minutes, and you know they talked about internet. It was a special about internet celebrities, and they talked about this guy here is a comedian, and this guy here is like an acrobat and whatever. And what they brought up was kind of interesting because what they said was before YouTube and social media and Vine and everything else like that, in order to be famous, let's say as a comedian, you had to be one of the top 5 comedians.
Right.
You had to be the top 50, one of the top 50 actors. But with like YouTube, you could be the top 357th funniest comedian, and yet you could put your shit up and get a real following and make real money, make hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions. Not being the best, but being good enough to build a following.
Right.
And that's what these guys have done. Because Lil B wasn't going to get on a major label.
No. And see, let me just say for the record, even though, there's different dimensions and degrees to things. Like, I might sit here and tell you, yeah, a lot of these young boys shit is whack and I don't like it, da-da-da-da. But is there a part of me that is happy that a young boy is able to make money without fucking, having to sell drugs and do stuff? Of course. Yeah. Of course. Happy for Little B, happy for fucking Soulja Boy, happy for Little Yak B, Little Uzi, all of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm happy that you were able to find some sort of way for yourself. You found a lane for yourself to where, you don't have to just accept certain shit that society is giving you. You found a way to, provide for yourself and your family and your loved ones. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. I love that. Me too. Know what I mean? And I applaud that. But now as somebody who is a hip hop, curator and someone who is, has true love for the art form, and not just hip hop, but for my people and humanity in a whole, there's a lot of shit that I just can't accept. You know what I mean? And I can't, and it's not about hating a motherfucker on a 360 scale. It's just focusing in on a certain portion where you fucking up, pulling your coat and letting you know you fucking up. You either stop fucking up or you keep doing it. But I gotta let you know. You know what I mean? That's my job. You know what I mean? To civilize the uncivilized. That's the job of a civilized person. So that's what I do.